Hands! Stop!
Douglas County, Colorado. On Friday morning, a sheriff's deputy stopped to help a motorist in a white GMC SUV near County Line Road and Santa Fe Drive. As he approached, 26-year-old Dion Marcus Rivas Maestas exited the vehicle, holding a military-style semi-automatic rifle, and ignored commands to drop it.
Keep 15 shots fired! Keep 15 shots fired! Keep 15 shots fired! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Fearing for his life, the deputy fired, striking Rivas Maestas in the arm. The suspect remains hospitalized and faces assault charges. The deputy is on administrative leave pending investigation. Phoenix, Arizona. On October 20th, 2024, Phoenix police responded to a trespassing call near 37th Avenue in Glendale. The caller reported a man, possibly impaired and armed with a large knife, who was frightening nearby customers. Officers arrived, and an employee confirmed she wanted the man removed. As officers approached, the man walked into a stockroom and climbed atop a freezer. Officers drew their tasers and ordered him down.
Hey, Phoenix Police!
So just walking. Oh, he's walking out the back. Did he steal anything or? No. The guy on the we did additional units. Hispanic male, black hair wrapping over his head, black and white checkered shirt.
Hey! Phoenix Police!
He complied, but resisted detention, fleeing toward the front of the store. A female officer lost her grip and fell, dropping her taser. The male officer chased and tased the man, but a struggle followed. During the fight, the suspect grabbed the taser and fired it, striking both officers. In response, the male officer drew his firearm and shot the man.
Stop it!
Damn it.
Go down!
I'm down.
Stop grabbing my hand!
Stop grabbing the hand! I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face!
Stop it!
Down, please, stop!
Give us your hand! Let go of my hand!
Backup officers arrived to render aid, but 31-year-old Essex Jackson died at the scene. A large knife was recovered. Both officers were treated at a hospital and released. They are assigned to the Cactus Park Precinct with 7 and 5 years of service.
Hands! Stop!
Victim directed the officer to the
Pomona, California. On March 30th, 2020, around 7:15 p.m., Pomona police responded to a 911 call reporting an assault with a deadly weapon near Reservoir Street and 3rd Street. The caller, who had a head laceration, told officers he was attacked with a sword.
Looks like he's going to be running south down the reservoir for a second.
Corporal Chad Jensen arrived on scene and was directed to the suspect's location. The officer found the suspect hiding in bushes. When approached, the suspect pulled out a sword, prompting an officer-involved shooting.
Stop now! Stop now! Let me see your fucking hands! Stop! 998, 998, second arrest.
The suspect was struck by gunfire and died at the scene. The victim was taken to a hospital and is expected to recover fully. Houston, Texas, on May 25, 2025. Off-duty Houston police officers working security were alerted to a blue Nissan Versa linked to a jugging theft.
Get out the car! Get out the car! Get out the car! What the fuck?
When they tried to stop the vehicle, the driver, 42-year-old Maxie Ray Whitaker, fled into oncoming traffic. During a brief stop, Whitaker struck two cars, pinning a sergeant in his door. In response, the sergeant fired his weapon, hitting Whitaker. The suspect then drove over a median and stopped on a sidewalk. Officers rendered aid, and Whitaker was taken to the hospital in critical condition. The sergeant sustained non-life-threatening injuries. Whitaker now faces aggravated assault on a peace officer charges.
Step away from the vehicle.
Fullerton, California. On the evening of May 3, 2020, police responded to a report of a confrontation between two relatives in the 2200 block of East Commonwealth Avenue. One man was armed with a stick, while the other, 26-year-old Jesus Estrada Leon, was wielding a large knife and allegedly trying to carjack a vehicle from his family member.
Hey, this guy, watch out for this guy. Get out, get out! Get on the ground! No! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Officers arrived and made repeated attempts to defuse the situation, speaking with Leon for several minutes. Despite their efforts, he became increasingly agitated and aggressive. Officers deployed two less lethal beanbag rounds, striking Leon, but he continued to advance toward officers detaining his relative.
Sir, get back in your house! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop! Drop it! Drop the knife! Drop the knife!
Faced with an immediate threat, officers opened fire, striking Leon. He was transported to a nearby hospital, where he later died from his injuries.
And who's arguing?
In Surprise, Arizona, police body cam footage captures a tense and tragic encounter. Responding to a domestic dispute called in by a concerned minor, an officer arrives to find 44-year-old Trinidad Ledesma armed with a shotgun. As Ledesma raises the weapon, the officer fires 8 rapid shots, neutralizing the threat before clearing a malfunction in his firearm. The event unfolds in seconds, and despite the officer rendering aid, Ledesma was pronounced dead at the scene.
He's trying to hit me.
And sir,
Don't come here, boss. Don't go.
The officer's swift response likely saved lives, but the emotional toll remains heavy, especially for the child who called for help and witnessed his father's fatal end.
Taser!
East Point, Michigan. On June 15, 2022, police stopped 28-year-old Dees Fitzgerald Titus Jr. for reckless driving on Gratiot Avenue. Officers noticed what appeared to be a firearm in his waistband and attempted to detain him. Titus resisted, fell to the ground, and pulled a gun, pointing it at officers. A taser was deployed but had no effect. With heavy traffic nearby, officers did not fire and took cover as Titus fled on foot.
taser! Get down on the ground! Get down!
A perimeter was set up, and a K-9 unit located Titus hiding in a garage. He was arrested without further incident. A firearm was recovered, and he now faces multiple felony charges.
Are you alright?
Ventnor, New Jersey. On August 6, 2020, officers from the Ventnor and Atlantic City Police Departments fatally shot 30-year-old Amir Johnson of Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, after a tense encounter on Wellington Avenue. Body-worn camera footage released under New Jersey's independent prosecutor directive shows officers responding to 911 calls about a man acting erratically with a broken glass bottle.
Bottle, man. I don't have any options. Yo, come on, Bo. We don't want to hurt you, dude. Lift me up. Get out of the way. Lift me up. Lift me up. We don't want to do this, man.
I'm not doing it.
Jimmy.
I'm not doing it. I want to go.
We don't want to do this, man.
We're not doing it. We're not doing it. Hey, you know what?
I gave you order, man. Sorry, bro. Go on the side of the truck. Go on the side of the truck. Get out.
No, fuck out of here. I can't take it. I can't take it. Fuck out of here.
We don't want to do this, dude. Come on. All right, move this way.
For real?
Behind me. Grab this one. Go.
Police found Johnson pacing near a marsh, ignoring repeated commands to drop the bottle. Officers blocked traffic and attempted to de-escalate the situation, but Johnson continued walking in the roadway.
Drop it. Drop the bottle. Drop it. District 1, shots fired. District 1, shots fired. Stay in the car.
Somebody have a car.
Drop the bottle. You tell me.
Got the bottle in his hands.
Drop the bottle. Drop the bottle. We can help you. Drop it.
Drop the bottle.
Drop the bottle.
At around 4:30 p.m., Johnson advanced toward officers while holding the bottle. Ventnor officers Michael Arena, Pierluigi Mancuso, and Robert Scarborough fired their weapons. Johnson was taken to Atlanticare Regional Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead by 6 p.m.
Here, stay with us, all right?
Hey, look,
You're gonna be all right.
Sergeant, your hand. Sergeant, your hand.
I got him. I got him here.
The shooting remains under investigation by the Attorney General's Office of Public Integrity and Accountability, per state law governing officer-involved deaths. Police responded to a distressing report that a man had threatened a Walmart security guard by pointing a gun at him. Upon arrival, officers ordered the suspect to drop the weapon, but he refused to comply. Instead, the suspect drew a firearm, forcing police to open fire in self-defense. The confrontation quickly escalated into a dangerous and volatile situation.
Set it down. Shots fired. Shots fired. 10:33. Where's he at? Hey, buddy, see your hands. Show me your hands. Put your hands up. Put your hands up now. Just show your hands. Just show them. Don't do it. Hey, 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 hey. Nice and easy. Hey, just set it down. Just drop it. Just set it down. Set it down. Set it down.
After the exchange, the suspect was critically injured and rushed to the emergency room for immediate medical treatment. Once stabilized, he was taken into custody, ending the tense standoff and ensuring the safety of those at the scene. New Orleans, Louisiana. What began as a routine robbery call outside a CVS store quickly erupted into a life-threatening encounter. Officers arrived on scene and were met with immediate danger as two armed suspects opened fire near the store entrance. Surveillance and body-worn camera footage captured the intense moments as bullets flew, with 3 officers caught in the line of fire. In the exchange, one officer was shot, prompting fellow officers to return fire as the suspects attempted to flee. Both suspects were struck during the gunfire and collapsed nearby. Emergency responders rushed to the scene, and all 3, the injured officer and both suspects, were transported to the hospital for treatment.
Hey, 108, 108, 108, 108. 108, 108. CBS, CBS. CBS! What away!
The officer was treated and later released, while the suspects remain in custody. This violent confrontation underscores the unpredictable risks law enforcement face each day. A seemingly routine call turned into a firefight in seconds, serving as a sobering reminder of how rapidly situations can spiral and the split-second decisions that officers must make under fire. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. On August 14, 2023, around 12:30 p.m., Officer Mark Dial and his partner followed 27-year-old Eddie Irizarry, who was reportedly driving erratically near B Street and Erie Avenue. Irizarry eventually pulled into a parking space on East Willard Street, going the wrong way. The officers parked alongside and approached the vehicle with their guns drawn.
Fucking dead! I'll fucking shoot you! 413 shots fired, 100 West Willard. Get your hand up right now!
Body cam footage shows Dial at Irizarry's window. Irizarry, seated, briefly held a folding knife against his thigh, then rolled up the window. Dial fired 6 shots through the glass at close range, killing Irizarry. He was pulled from the car and later pronounced dead at Temple Hospital. The medical examiner ruled the death a homicide from multiple gunshot wounds.
Keep those hands up, right where I can see him. Keep those hands up. Yeah.
Alright, so what is it, East Willard or West Willard? West Willard. Alright. Okay, I got one for couple of those. Keep the air clear for competition.
Break the window, Mike. You shoot your fucking ass. I know. 13, anyone approaching?
Heavy level right now. 14, 13. Showing up.
On September 8, 2023, District Attorney Larry Krasner announced Dial's arrest. He faces charges including murder, voluntary manslaughter, and official oppression. Dial had previously been suspended for not cooperating with the investigation.
Real wide. Yep. Can you stick your tongue up to the roof of your mouth? Go ahead.
Hello. How much have you had to drink today? Nothing.
Rio Rancho, New Mexico. On May 31st, 2024, Officer Petros conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle swerving across multiple lanes. The driver, an 18-year-old woman, denied consuming alcohol, though she displayed clear signs of impairment. Officer Berrigan responded to assist and began a DUI investigation.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
18? Okay. So why does it smell like alcohol coming from this car?
Just for Joanna, Rancho Melody negative.
Hop out the car for me.
Taylor, Rancho Melody.
You can leave that on the dash or in your seat.
And Natalie Corona, Rancho Melody negative tonight.
Did you just graduate? Is that you?
Yeah, so Natalie and me just graduated.
Okay. How old are you?
I am 18.
18? Okay.
Sorry, my skirt's a little short.
No, it's okay. So let's go ahead. We're going to stand in front of this car right here.
3 weeks ago, but
3 weeks ago?
it hasn't really impacted me that much, I don't think.
Okay.
So, no, sir.
Okay, perfect. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold my finger.
The woman was asked to exit the car and complete standardized field sobriety tests. She struggled through the evaluation and was placed under arrest for suspected drunk driving. She was then transported to the Rio Rancho Police Department.
Line for me. All right. Go ahead and take your left foot, place it on that line, and take take your left foot, place it on that line.
One, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is that right?
So that's one passenger 3 times.
3 times?
3 times.
Okay.
Just stop right there.
So you are under arrest for DWI.
Okay.
Can you do me a favor and turn to me real fast? I want you to go real wide for me. Yep. Can you stick your tongue up to the roof of your mouth? Go same thing. And the tongue up to the roof of your mouth? Okay, thank you.
That purse that we had, that's your purse, right?
The Victoria's Secret one, the black
At the station, the woman submitted to a breath alcohol test, which revealed a blood alcohol concentration of 0.26%, more than 3 times the legal limit. Her charges and the outcome of the case are addressed at the end of the video footage documenting the incident.
Taser! Don't do it! Don't do it! Drop it now!
Denver, Colorado. On May 19th, 2021, officers responded to a 911 call about a man with a knife cutting himself near Federal Boulevard and Harvard Avenue. Upon arrival, officers Katie Phillips and Jordan Archuleta saw the man, later identified as 52-year-old Raul Rosas Zarzosa, sitting under a tree with a knife. As they planned a cautious approach, Rosas Zarzosa suddenly got up and began walking toward them.
Stop! Stop! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it, Taser! Stop! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Hold here.
Stop! Stop!
I got taser.
Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Drop it now!
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Officer Phillips deployed a pepper ball gun, which had little effect. Officer Archuleta fired his taser, but only one probe hit the suspect, rendering it ineffective. As Rosas Zarzosa continued to advance with a knife, Officer Phillips drew her firearm and fired 5 shots, striking him.
There's a knife right there. Search right there on his backside. Stay on.
Rosas Zarzosa fell to the ground and threw the knife away. Officers provided immediate medical aid, and he was transported to Denver Health Medical Center, where he died from multiple gunshot wounds. The incident remains under investigation by a multi-agency team. On March 16, 2024, Beloit police were alerted by Illinois law enforcement about a maroon Chevy Trailblazer involved in a shooting and heading toward Beloit. When officers spotted the vehicle, the driver fled again. A pit maneuver was executed, causing the suspect's vehicle to crash into a patrol car, nearly pinning an officer. Shots were fired, and the suspect was pronounced dead at the scene. The only reported injury to law enforcement was a small cut on an officer's finger.
With about 35 miles an hour, traffic picking up outer traffic, blue stop sign, almost 1050.
Sergeant Lewis's report detailed the critical moments. Officer Sarver initiated a pit maneuver as the suspect made a high-speed left turn. The vehicle was slowed and boxed in. Anticipating the suspect might flee on foot, I stopped and prepared to exit my car.
There's a red light here. Going into Woodward Avenue, we're getting into a certain area, White Woodward.
Yep, we just 1050 to the squad. Central and strong, we're wiping out.
The suspect looked at me, then accelerated directly toward my driver's door. I quickly retreated inside for cover. The impact pinned my door shut. I feared being trapped and exposed to gunfire, as we still believed the suspect was armed and dangerous. I was also concerned for other officers and nearby civilians. Given the immediate threat to everyone present, I made the decision to discharge my weapon at the suspect. Fresno, California. On May 7, 2025, police responded to reports that 31-year-old Martin Campos had assaulted his ex-girlfriend and was chasing her and her 3-year-old daughter on Freeway 41. During the pursuit, Campos rammed their car and pointed a gun at the woman, threatening to kill her. Officers located the vehicle stopped at a red light near Jensen Avenue and Highway 99. As an officer approached, Campos fired at the woman, prompting return fire. She reversed and struck a patrol car.
You see your heads!
or we will shoot you again!
Campos fled the scene, crashing into 2 vehicles while attempting to escape. A pursuing sergeant fired his weapon during the chase, and Campos ultimately surrendered by putting his hands out of the window. He was arrested without being hit. The pistol-whipped woman and 2 others struck in the crashes were hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries. The child was unharmed.
Face away from me! Turn away! Get out and face away! Keep your hands up! Get out of the car! Get out! Face away! Walk backwards! Hands up! Keep coming! Keep coming! Keep coming! Keep coming!
Campos faces 11 felony charges, including attempted murder, child abuse, and firearm offenses. He remains in custody on $1,785,600 bail and could face over 35 years, plus life in prison if convicted. At approximately 1:25 a.m. on Saturday, July 27, 2024, a police officer and a community service officer, CSO, were stationed at Church and Main Street when they observed a man approaching while shouting obscenities.
9-7, can we move more units to Church and Main?
Back up!
We need more units at Church and Main.
As the man neared, the officer asked if he was okay, but the individual immediately launched an unprovoked attack on the officer. In response, the officer swiftly created distance and ordered the man to stop and lie down on the ground, warning him with a conducted energy weapon, CEW. Despite the warning, the man defiantly continued to advance.
Down on the ground! Down on the ground! Yeah, on the ground. On the ground, on the ground. Why? I don't know. You didn't say a word. Off his legs. Throw him up over his body. It's up to me. You're under arrest, sir, okay? You understand that? You're assault on a police officer. Find where it was. Is that
The officer deployed the CEW, striking the man, but he remained on his feet, leaning against a nearby wall. With persistence, the officers were able to regain control, subdue the man, and safely place him under arrest, handcuffing him without further escalation. The chase erupted when the stolen car fled at high speed, recklessly endangering traffic and public safety. Police quickly coordinated with aerial units, tracking and locating the suspect from above. Working together, ground officers and the aerial team closed in, surrounding the suspect. In a tense standoff, the suspect opened fire on law enforcement, but was ultimately subdued and arrested. The stolen vehicle was successfully recovered, bringing the dangerous pursuit to an end. The pursuit began early that morning when deputies spotted a vehicle near East 160th Street and Canyon Road, linked to an armed carjacking, multiple burglaries, and a robbery.
Car! Stop! Stop! Stop!
He's gonna head towards 160, try to get stakes out.
Deputies tried to stop the vehicle twice, but the 19-year-old driver fled each time. During a third attempt, he abandoned the vehicle at a home on 161st Street, jumped onto a motorcycle, and tried to escape again.
contact with the stick. Contact with the stick.
As the suspect sped off, Johnson fired 3 shots at him while a patrol sergeant stood nearby. Deputies quickly moved in and provided first aid to the wounded man.
Let me see your hands!
Newly released body camera footage from Las Cruces, New Mexico, reveals a tense pursuit on September 12, 2021, where a 12-year-old boy led Donna Ana County Sheriff's deputies on a high-speed chase, which ended in a crash. The boy, carrying ammunition for a 9mm handgun, was later found to have thrown the weapon from the moving vehicle during the chase. As paramedics arrived on the scene, officers began questioning the tearful child, who was seen crying throughout the entire video, adding a heartbreaking layer to the chaotic incident.
I don't give a shit.
Stop right now. Can you take my mask off, please? They had a gun in my head, sir. Who are you?
You're gonna get tased. You're gonna get tased, right?
On July 17, 2022, in Marshfield, Wisconsin, an officer initiated a traffic stop after a vehicle ran through a stop sign. Upon approaching the driver, later identified as Jason, it was discovered that his driver's license was suspended, and he also had an active warrant from another police department.
Did not stop at all. You may have been slowing down, but you're nowhere near stopping. Do you have driver's license, proof of insurance?
Insurance, we're still waiting on, we're having problems with the insurance company.
Okay, so it's not insured right now?
Not right now.
Okay.
I don't know why.
I see this says it's not a driver's license. Is that going to be accurate as well?
Probably. I can.
Do you have a valid license?
My fiance does.
Okay, but you don't?
As 2 of Jason's family members arrived on the scene, he made the decision to flee on foot, sparking a brief foot chase. The pursuit quickly ended when an officer deployed a taser, successfully incapacitating Jason.
Jason, there's a proper way of disputing criminal charges, and this is not the right way by refusing to get out of the car, okay? It's just going to make the situation worse.
I never got to say patient.
Hey, Jason, that's between you and the Wisconsin Rapids Police Department?
Yeah.
You've been decent with me. I think I've been decent with you, right? I'm just trying to avoid a big headache and a lot of paperwork, okay? You don't want more criminal charges. I don't want to give them to you. Stop or you're going to get tased. You're going to get tased, right? You're going to get tased.
Officers then conducted a search of the surrounding area to ensure Jason hadn't discarded any items during the chase, though nothing significant was found. Jason was transported to the hospital for medical clearance before being taken into custody.
Roll over your stomach. Get in the car.
Don't move. Don't move.
Get that off my foot.
Don't move. Put your other hand back here.
What'd you throw?
Jason was later charged with operating while suspended, failure to stop at a stop sign, and no motor vehicle insurance. Additionally, he was found guilty of resisting or obstructing an officer and sentenced to 2 years of probation. On April 12, 2021, Georgia State Police tracked a vehicle speeding over 100 miles per hour on the interstate. An officer moved into position and activated his lights to pull the driver over. unaware that a routine traffic stop would quickly escalate into a dangerous situation. What followed was a high-speed pursuit through Carroll County, Georgia, that spiraled out of control. The officer soon realized the chase was no longer about a speeding violation, but a life-threatening pursuit. The stakes rose dramatically as the chaotic situation unfolded, putting everyone in danger.
Knock it the f*** off.
Nope. You back the f*** off.
On November 3rd, 2023, Pellis County sheriffs responded to a disturbance at a Starbucks, where a female customer was reported to be making threats and vandalizing the store. As the first officer arrived, he entered the cafe, only for the suspect, Nicole, to quickly flee through another exit.
Nicole, stop. Turn around. Turn around. You about to get tased. Turn around.
Roll over on your. Roll over on your.
Nicole, roll over.
Don't call this dumb man.
All right.
Taser. Get his taser. No. Taser. Taser. Get down.
After a brief chase, the officer managed to subdue Nicole and place her in handcuffs. He then spoke with the Starbucks employees to gather details about the situation. Throughout the encounter, Nicole continued to resist arrest, claiming that demons were controlling her actions.
Yeah. So, you got your ID on you? Yeah, she said she wanted to kill herself. To who? Wotell or her?
She was threatening to stab people. She was threatening harm to everybody in here. She was trying to fight. She was the counter, off the shelves, and throwing our cups and.
What's a good contact number for you?
248.
In an effort to control the increasingly combative suspect, officers placed Nicole in a hobble and applied a spit mask before transporting her to the hospital for medical clearance.
Knock it the f*** off.
Nope. You back the f*** off.
They're out. Trying to bite.
How did this turn to be?
I'd rather talk to you then. What did you see?
Well, she came in. She was a little bit out of control. She sat down next to me. She started talking to her friends.
Yeah.
Imagine it. Her friends, and she just was ready to fight everybody in the place.
As the officer spoke with witnesses, a man parked nearby informed him that his car, only 3 weeks old, had been damaged during the chaos. Nicole McAuliffe was ultimately charged with criminal mischief, disorderly conduct, battery on a law enforcement officer, and resisting arrest with violence. Los Angeles, California. A section of Wilshire Boulevard was closed Monday afternoon after a violent assault left an LAPD officer injured during a confrontation with an armed suspect.
We're on the back side of 681 Flint River, coming out to Flint River in a second. Hey, be advised, she's probably going to try to ram your vehicle. That one, can somebody notify? Man. It's in a wall.
Around 12:45 p.m., officers from the Wilshire Division responded to a call about an assault with a deadly weapon near Wilshire Boulevard and Detroit Street. When they arrived, they encountered 53-year-old Timothy Kamen swinging a metal pipe. Officers ordered him to drop the weapon, but a struggle broke out, and Kamen struck one officer in the head.
All right, units, I'll be calling. Radio, we'll be here, 138 coming up on Government Circle.
I'm sorry, 138, Government.
Pete, roll over.
Absolutely, good job, Sheriff. Good job.
Let me see your hands, where you at? Let me see them hands now. Put them hands up. Reach up. Reach up. Reach all the way up.
The officer sustained minor injuries and was treated at the scene. Officers used a taser and fired beanbag rounds to subdue Kamen, who was taken to a hospital in stable condition. He was later booked for assault with a deadly weapon on a peace officer. The Atlanta night was torn apart by the roar of engines during a breathless pursuit. A Georgia State Patrol officer confronted two Dodge Challengers, recklessly weaving through freeways and streets. With hazard lights blazing, the patrol car doggedly followed the two daredevils, creating a chaotic but determined scene under the streetlights.
Coming up to 20, coming up to 20. Making their way over to the right, might take 20. They're still together. You can see cars. Yeah, they're trying to take I-20 together. Still coming up to I-20. Staying south on the connector, staying south on the connector. Coming up to Fulton Street. Exiting on to Riverdale. Exiting on to Riverdale. Southbound Riverdale. Oh, almost 1050, 1050, 1050. Still going, still going.
The chase pushed into breakneck speeds on I-75/85. When one Challenger pulled off at an exit, Officer Matthews didn't flinch, locking in on the remaining suspect. He pushed his patrol car to the edge, refusing to let the driver vanish into the night.
We're passing up Clayton County units now, passing Clayton County units now, stand by.
Passing Clayton County units.
Pit. I'm trying to get him off the road, get him disabled, stand by. Stand by.
As the suspect exited onto Riverdale Road, the officer struck. He executed a series of fierce pits, sending the vehicle into a spin and rendering it immobile in a cloud of tire smoke. The chase ended in dramatic fashion. Clayton County BAT units spotted a stolen Kia in Riverdale and attempted a traffic stop. Instead of complying, the driver chose to flee, launching a dangerous high-speed chase through the city streets.
That's 21. Right now we're on. Just one up on the right now we're on Church Street. That's Highway 5. In the city of Riverdale. Still on traffic. Shut me off the bus. Take the vehicle off the road if you can. I think it's the primary. I'm behind this.
As the pursuit unfolded, deputies observed the suspect driving recklessly, putting lives at risk. In response, Sheriff Levon Allen gave a direct command over the radio: get the vehicle off the road. Deputies stayed close, waiting for the right moment to intervene safely. When a clear gap in traffic appeared, officers executed a precise pit maneuver, causing the stolen vehicle to spin out and come to a stop. The suspect was quickly apprehended without injury, once again highlighting the real dangers of fleeing law enforcement.
Off-road on me.
The Cadillac CT5 is known for its luxury, but one driver chose speed over comfort, leading Arkansas State Police on a wild chase topping 140 miles per hour, as seen in a viral dashcam video. Recorded on July 21, 2023, the footage shows an officer making a U-turn to pursue the CT5, which initially pulls over, only to suddenly speed away.
We're on Church Street.
The chase races down a two-lane highway, with the Cadillac weaving through traffic, crossing into oncoming lanes, and hitting extreme speeds even as light rain begins to fall.
got the front foot pedal. We're going through yards right now in parking. Get back on 75.
Around the 3-minute mark, the driver inexplicably turns on the hazard lights, which stay flashing for the rest of the pursuit. The chase eventually spills into a residential area, with the Cadillac tearing through backyards and shocking local residents. Despite the chaos, no injuries were reported, and the driver was eventually arrested.
Can I explain it?
Oh, I don't need nothing to be explained to me. I'm being followed. He called the cops. Congratulations.
Yes.
I'm coming to
Police stopped Cedric's vehicle after receiving a call reporting suspicious activity in the neighborhood. At the time, Cedric was delivering newspapers as part of his regular route. Feeling targeted and believing the stop was racially motivated, Cedric grew visibly frustrated. He insisted he was simply doing his job and saw no reason to be questioned.
I'm working.
Okay.
I'm a black male in a white neighborhood, and I'm working.
That has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, it does.
No.
He's following me.
Okay.
What?
He's getting out of the way, okay?
Okay, he's still following me.
We will figure that out.
Yeah, get the fuck away from me. I don't care how many cops show up. He's following me. I don't give a fuck. I know he's a fucking cop. The fuck? You need how many cops for a fucking newspaper carrier? Oh, you guys are some badasses. I swear, my guys are badasses.
Okay.
Stop reaching for stuff, dude. I'm not reaching for shit.
Yeah, don't keep your hands on the steering wheel.
My hands haven't moved off the steering wheel.
Okay, can I explain it?
Oh, I don't need nothing to be explained to me. I'm being followed.
Okay.
He called the cops. Congratulations.
Yes.
I'm coming to and from my house. Ooh, he's committing a crime. He's black.
No one's
He's
saying-
black.
Okay.
He's black.
I'm gonna
I'm
explain why
doing my
we're
fucking
here.
paper route.
Okay, I understand that. I see all the paperwork in your car.
Yeah,
okay?
congratulations.
He just called saying that someone threatened his life. That's why we're here, okay?
Yeah, I threatened his life because I walked up to him and asked him why he's following me.
You're not under arrest and step out
I
of the
don't
car.
need to be under arrest. That's dumb.
Appreciate it.
You're gonna arrest me?
No, I'm not gonna. Come sit right here, okay?
Despite the lack of any clear evidence linking Cedric to a crime, officers continued their investigation. They asked whether he had made threats toward the caller who had contacted 911. Cedric denied the accusations, but his refusal to cooperate further heightened tensions at the scene.
Okay, I can go, right?
No, you're not free to go either.
Why can't I go? I'm not under arrest? Who's a sergeant? Who's a sergeant around here?
Sergeant's on his way, okay?
Thank you. Please, I'm not under arrest, right? I'm going back to work, right?
No, you're not leaving right now, but you're not under arrest, okay? Do you want me to put you in handcuffs? Right now,
You're gonna put me in handcuffs for what?
Cedric.
I'm talking?
Right now, I'm just talking to you man to man, trying to figure out what's going on, okay?
It's not a man-to-man conversation. We'll talk to him. The one's so in danger. He's in danger. I got weapons.
Cedric.
I got weapons.
You see how calm I
Throw a
am?
fucking newspaper out.
You see how calm I am?
I pulled into his driveway? If I pulled into your driveway, I'm obviously your carrier.
Cedric, I understand your frustration. I appreciate you being quiet, okay?
How many times you gonna look in my car? Ain't no weapons in there.
That's a deputy, baby. You just got you here, so.
But what are we searching my car for? There's nothing in there.
You're not searching your car, you're just looking for me out back there.
You looking for drugs? Looking for anything? Don't do drugs. I just work. I'm just working. It's my work car.
You just asked why you're following me.
I got 5 kids. I'm not trying to go to jail. I already been.
Officers asked Cedric to remain while they verified the details of the report. Although no charges were filed, the prolonged stop and questioning left Cedric